What's happening? How's it going, everyone? And welcome back to another FPL video. Today we're going to chat whether I should wildcard and my team selection for Gameweek 7. But first, I'll be looking at the all-important question: which Chelsea defender should we get? But first, just like in the previous video, I thought we could have a bit of fun and look at the FPL Bingo of Pain for Gameweek 6 by my mate FPL 420. Funny enough, I'm still on the lucky side of FPL this season and can tick two boxes here. Both are on the second row. I'm a Luke Shaw owner, as I'm sure most of you are, and I don't own the Wolves goalkeeper Sa. How many are you able to tick here? Surely if it's 4 or more, you're on a decent red arrow, right? Let me know in the comments below. And while you're there, if you're new, please hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the content on the channel. My goal is to reach 1,000 subs at some point in the season, and I could really use your help to get there. Before moving straight into Gameweek 7, let's have a look at how the team performed in Gameweek 6. As usual, my bench didn't hurt me at all, because that's just how I play FPL. It's a strategy I've always used, and it's probably one of the reasons why I've been so consistent throughout the years playing FPL. I don't ever invest a lot of money on my bench, but rather invest heavily in my starting 11. I made quite a late decision to bench Sanchez this game week, and it worked out in my favor. But how on earth did he get 1 bonus point? Sanchez made 2 saves with no clean sheet, so I'm a bit baffled on that one. The bonus point system can sometimes make us ask more questions than we are to agreeing with it. Anyway, moving on. Luke Ayling was injured and didn't feature for Leeds. Ben White was so close to a 3rd clean sheet on the bounce after Arsenal smashed Spurs this past weekend, and Scarlett with his ever-consistent 0 points. My defense was absolutely hopeless, with Ben Foster actually being the standout by getting 1 additional point for 5 saves made. Just 1 more save and he would have gotten another point. Trent disappointed in an all-out attack type of game between Brentford and Liverpool that finished 3-3. And Luke Shaw on yet another 0-pointer, and let's be honest, he was the highest owned player at the start of the season but proved to be my worst player this season. He received a yellow card and went off injured in the 33rd minute against Villa. Hopefully it isn't too serious and is back this weekend. And Livramento finished on 2 points, and a good sign that he had a shot on target as well. He seems to be the best long-term budget defender. In midfield, who else can you trust with captaincy other than the king Mo Salah? Both he and Jota scored for Liverpool. Salah came in for Gundogan and delivered immediately with a goal. Greenwood and Benrahma both blanked, but Saeed actually received 1 bonus point. Unlike Sanchez, I can completely understand this bonus point, as Benrahma was massively involved and was unlucky not to come away with at least a goal and an assist. Up top, the ever-consistent Antonio scored again, and maybe, just maybe, our perma-cap should be on either Salah or him. Ronaldo came in for Lukaku as my second free transfer, and he surprisingly blanked. Man United was awarded a penalty which Bruno Fernandes took, sent to space, and ultimately missed. I would assume Ronaldo would be on the next penalty for Man United, which is a good sign if you own him. The team finished on 51 points and a small green arrow from 65k to roughly 60k. Any green is a win in my opinion. We'll take it. Heading to Gameweek 7, my initial thought is that I can finally get rid of Luke Shaw. Playing the wildcard is very possible, as I've seen with many big accounts this game week, but on my wildcard, I'd love to either have 1 or 2 Man City players with favourable fixtures from Game Week 8 onwards. Their immediate fixture in Game Week 7 isn't ideal, as it's against Liverpool. I will likely be playing my wildcard in Game Week 8. A few of you have asked, but don't worry, I will definitely be posting what I feel is the best wildcard team for Game Week 7 a bit later in the week, so please look out for that video. With Shaw making way, it's time to answer that all-important question: which Chelsea defender should I get? If I had to remove price and risk of minutes or rotation and could pick absolutely anyone, it would easily be Marcos Alonso. Every season, just like Aguero, if I ever think he would start, I would get him in my team, He's just that attacking that he sometimes plays like a second striker. In fact, I almost transferred him in early on Sunday night before his price rise, but logic prevailed and I didn't make the move as there's Champions League football in the midweek. For safety of minutes, both Rudiger and Azpilicueta are nailed in my opinion. Azpilicueta does have a higher attacking potential though, and with James out injured, Azpi has his spot secured. He can play either at right centre back, right wing back. The guy's versatile and attacking. Christensen, on the other hand, is the budget option from the Chelsea defence, but an option that seems to be nailed at the moment. He started all games apart from one this season for Chelsea, and at 5 million, he offers great value into the Chelsea attack. If Alonso is subbed off before the 75th minute against Juventus, he will be the one joining my team. I know it's slightly riskier than the other options, but it's how I like to play the game. Alonso has the highest ceiling, and if Alonso plays a full 90 and Tuchel hints that Chilwell may play in the Premier League this weekend, then I may opt for either Azpilicueta or Rudiger, as I will likely double up in defense when I do wildcard, which is likely to be in Gameweek 8 as I've mentioned before. With that in mind, this is how the team will likely line up in Gameweek 7. No, you aren't seeing correctly. I won't be captaining Salah for once. Could he score against Man City? Sure, I don't see why not. It's Mo Salah, mate. But I think it's time to start looking at Antonio like a premium asset. He is a premium player indeed. FPL has just underpriced him. His form and consistency can't be ignored, and if Brentford plays as attacking as they did against Liverpool, I can see Antonio getting more than one attacking return. Ismail Assar is my vice captain, as he's also another man in form against a Leeds team that will also go all out for the win. Ronaldo, though, can't completely be ignored for captaincy. His effective ownership will be over 100% again this weekend. If we do find out that Everton is weak at the back and are missing some key players from the press conference later in the week, then I will be tempted by Ronaldo. I was so tempted on captaining him in Gameweek 6, as most people were, but I was lucky enough to go with Salah by trusting my gut, and I will trust my gut again this weekend. At this moment, it's on Antonio, and I don't imagine it will change unless we get a lot more information that we don't have right now. I'm gonna be starting Foster again over Sanchez. It's a 50-50 call, but I still rate that Foster is likely to get more saves than Sanchez. The team looks good for the weekend at the moment. I hope yours is as well. Send me your questions in the comments below. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Enjoy the midweek European football. Look out for injuries, keep on tinkering, and remember to FPL responsibly.